Well, howdy there, Internet students. It's Mr. Hermanson again. Today we're doing lesson 5.1c. We're going to actually figure out how to find the area of just part of a circle, which we call a sector. Okay, so a sector is just a section or a fraction of the total part of the circle, and it's an area. Okay, so a couple new terms here. The central angle is an angle in a circle formed between two radii. So that would be this. Now remember, it's important to know that there's 360 degrees in a circle. So let's say that this is 1/3 of the whole circle. That would be 120 degrees out of 360 is the same as 1/3, right? So, so there's always 360 degrees in every circle. And so a sector is a region that's formed by an angle, a central angle, and the outside of the circle. So what we're going to do is try to figure out what an area like that is. And it really isn't all that difficult. It's just a portion of it, so we can figure out what that portion is. And a great way to do that, it would be to use a proportion. Okay? So, so there's a couple ways we can get the numbers we need. The portion of the area will be the same as the fraction of the whole circle. Okay? So, so here we go. Let's do this first one right here. Now, if we wanted to find the whole circle, we would do pi r squared, right? Which is pi times 5 squared. And which is about, let's use 3.14 for this. So 25 times 3.14. So the entire circle would be 78.5 about square inches. Okay. Now we want just the part of that that is represented by this angle right here. So this part. And you're probably thinking, well, it's 1/4 of that. I could just divide it by 4, right? Yeah, you could do it that way. But I'm just going to show you how you work. One way we could do it is, since that angle is a 90-degree angle, you could use the degrees in a circle, 90 out of 360, and then put your, since 78.5 is the total area, we want that with the total degrees in your proportion, and then you can find the missing number there. The other way is you could think about what fraction of the circle it is. So it's 1/4. So we want 1/4 of this 78.5. Okay, so I'm going to do 78.5 times 90 divided by 360 equals about 19.625. Or if I use this, I'll just show you that you will get the same thing. We want to do 78.5 times 1 divided by 4, which is the exact same number. All right, so either way works. So let's do a couple problems together. I'll help you set up the proportion, then you can go and get the answer. We know there's 45 degrees. You could figure out what fraction that is of the whole circle. So down here we have to find the area of the circle. The area is pi times the radius squared. So 3.14 times 9, basically, which is 28.26. Put that in the bottom. And then over here, you can do it one of two ways. You can either do 45 out of the total number of degrees of 360, or you can figure out what fraction that is, and actually that'd be exactly 1/8. So if you want to use 1/8, you could do it that way also. So basically we have to figure out what 1/8 of 28.26 is. Okay? So 28.26 times 45 divided by 360 is about 3.53 square inches. All right. And this next problem, you're given that this little angle is 1/18 of the circle. So for sure you want to put that there. And over here you need to put your area, which is pi times 2.4 squared. Put that there, and then find your answer. See if you get it right. All right, I got about 1.0048 square centimeters. Okay, on this one, let's get it set up. You need your area down below there. Let's do 72 out of 360 here. Figure out your area. Find your area. You're going to do 4 pi times 4.5 squared. So 3.14 times 4.5 squared. So about 63.585. Those are the numbers you want to use in your proportion. You can go ahead and finish that up. Now to find the unshaded part, basically you could take the total area and subtract whatever area you have. So this is the total area here, 63.585. Subtract your answer. Go ahead and finish those up. All right, here's what I got for that. All right, so Melissa's very hungry. She decides to stop for pizza. She has a choice of eating 1 slice of pizza from a 16-inch pizza divided into 8 slices, or 2 pieces from a 12-inch pizza divided into 8 slices. Disregarding the thickness of pizzas, which option gives her more pizza? So she can take 1 piece from a 16-inch diameter pizza. So I think you should draw your numbers here. But if the diameter is 16, then that means the radius is 8. So I'll put that there. So the entire area of this big one is 8 squared times pi. And she's going to get 1/8 of that. So you could just multiply by that fraction, or you could divide it into the number of slices. I think that's a good way to do that. So you would do 8 squared times pi divided by, she's going to get 1 slice that way. So divided by 8, that's the area of that pizza. The other one is a 12-inch pizza, so this radius is 6. And so we're going to do 6 squared times pi. And that one is split up into 8 pieces also, so you want to divide that by 8, but she would get 2 pieces of that. Or so we could just divide it by 4, because we know that 2 pieces would just be 1/4 of the total pizza. So which way is going to be a better deal? Go ahead and figure those out. All right, you should have figured out that she got about 25 square inches of pizza, which if she would take 1 big large one, if she took 2 small ones, she would get 28. So she does a little better if she takes the smaller ones. All right, I think that's all I got for you. You can go ahead and practice some problems and submit those answers, and we'll talk to you soon.